Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming by. I'm here to do a collective check-in reading for the new moon in Virgo, which is happening as I record this reading. We're on September the 14th. I'm going to start off the reading talking a little bit about Virgo. I'll timestamp below, you guys, if you want to just jump over the astrology and get into the reading. But because we have Sun, Moon, New Moon, and Mercury, which is still retrograde, all in Virgo, it's a very good time to take a look at what Virgo energy is and what does it mean and how can we utilize it. So I'm going to start off taking a look at the two cards in the major arcana here that represent Virgo. We have the Magician, which is pure Mercury energy. It is, strictly speaking, Virgo and Gemini, who share Mercury as a ruling planet. And we have the Hermit as the ninth card, and Virgo is the ninth sign. So this really tells you everything you need to know about Virgo energy right there. A big part of this is about soul searching where your own magic lies. There's a lot we know about Virgo in terms of it's the house of health and well-being and structures and daily routines. Yes, yes, yes. But there's a side of Virgo that I think is often overlooked in astrology, and that I call it the how to be good, which is really the prevailing concern of Virgo. Because Virgo is also the sign of service. It rules the sixth house, the house of service. Often that puts Virgo in the company of people who need their help. And so that impulse to be of service, to only be able to really find where their truth lies when in service to others, Virgo can draw a lot of attention that way. Things and people and situations that need them to be of service, whether that's taking care of people when it comes to health and well-being, or helping people design better structures and routines for their life. But there is a real axis in Virgo because it comes off of Leo. So there's still that passionate side, but when you couple that with the need to be of service, you can get involved in situations that perhaps lead you into a darker road. So then again, we have that Virgo impulse to want to be good, but also to want to be of help and of service. And as a the service-oriented sign in the zodiac, Virgo does not place judgment on people's difficulties, on their healing, on their physical ailment, anything like that. A very nurturing sign, Earth, of course. It's mutable Earth, too. So it has that soft feminine quality, Virgo does. But when we're dealing with a new moon in Virgo, we could ask ourselves questions like that. Like, are we applying our skills, our talents, and our own magic in a place that's true to our path, in a place where it's going to do good? Are you following your heart? Now, the moon works in 6-month cycles. The full moon in Virgo would have happened in Pisces season back in March of this year. And then we have the whole time of Pisces to embrace its opposite sign, Pisces, of Neptune, of dreaming, of learning from our illusions, learning from our delusions, and kind of being awash in the feel of it all. Now, 6 months later, Virgo's back in the picture to say you have an opportunity now to manifest from a place of higher truth within you. And sometimes Virgo, and I have Mars in Virgo, and I have a lot of Virgos in my life. It's a sign I relate to and love very much. I love all the signs, but I do understand Virgo. And sometimes there is a self-sacrifice component, tapping into its opposite sign of Pisces, its partner sign. Now, while Pisces can be very emotionally self-sacrificial, Virgo can be too, but also very physically. And so you may have been neglecting your own health, your own routines, and your own well-being in order to be of service or do some good in the world or to those around you. So with this new moon in Virgo comes a brand new opportunity to, again, like I said, go within, which Virgo does so well, and locate where your path lies, where your true healing you have to offer is. And from there, you can manifest on this new moon. All right, you guys, that's a bit what I have for the astrology. Of course, I can go in more depth. I am planning more in-depth astrology shorts when it comes to the major arcanas. If you guys are interested in that, do let me know. Oh, you can't let me know. Unfortunately, I have to keep the comments off for now. YouTube can be a little bit of a rowdy place. But I will be opening them back up as well as private readings. So if you guys are interested, hang around. There'll be more information on that. But let's get into the reading now for the new moon in Virgo with those themes in mind. How to be good. Where is that within you? Where is your soul of service calling you to be? Let's check in with the wisdom of the oracle to start this reading off. Another balance that can happen between Virgo and Pisces are the things that live in your subconscious world, in your dreams, in your psychic space. Pisces is the high priestess. Are those actually serving you? Or are they leading you down that dark road that Virgo can sometimes go down in an effort to be good? All right, what do we have in the overall energy? Not for you. There you go. That could have been a big part of the last moon cycle for you back starting in March. That Piscean 6-month moon cycle that's ending this month. Not for you, number 6. Interesting, Virgo being ruler of the 6th house of the zodiac. Okay, so again, knowing what's good for you. Is that wish, look at the fortune cookie, for you? Or is there something else behind it, underneath of it? Is it a trick? Pisces energy, is it a trick? Is it an illusion? Wonderful. Okay. It kind of, you guys, look at this kind of face lurking there in the window. Kind of that visage, that mysterious visage, Pisces and the high priestess. Very interesting. Wow. Let's do one more. Anything else from the wisdom of the oracle for anyone who relates to this? Again, you guys, this could be anybody, any sign. I will, of course, use astrology throughout the reading because that's what I do. If you relate to the astrology, that's great, but you don't have to. Pay attention to how you feel. Clean it up. Wow. How Virgo is that energy. Virgo is the organizer, the cleaner, the structure builder, remember? And can handle when things are not tidy. Clean it up. It's not for you. So you could be, again, undoing cycles in your life. And with this new moon, now you know. So you're going to manifest from a different place. Unbelievable. Let's go to the Psychic Tarot and get some overall messages. Okay. 2, I'll take them. Okay. We have the Emperor. This is Capricorn, Taurus, and Aries energy for me. The Emperor is all about taking control of your life, cleaning things up, getting things in order. What's going to best serve you and your kingdom? In other words, your life. What's good for you? Of course, the Emperor would not engage in illusions and delusions or accept anything that's not going to build towards something greater. Lots of earth energy showing up. Another 6 card with the 6 of Swords moving on. Not for you. So you might be leaving something behind that was causing you a lot of mental conflict, a lot of internal struggle. It could have been external too. So in trying to be of service, perhaps somewhere in your life, it caused a lot of conflict for you. And that is something that you're taking control of now and moving on from. Wonderful. Now, alternatively, for some of you, we'll see as we get through the reading, but I'm getting another message here. Some of you could be moving on from an Emperor energy. Could be a boss, could be a father figure, divine masculine here. So it represents an energy of control. Look at even in this card how that Emperor is with his arms crossed and that, like very firm. You do it this way or you're mine. Moving on. Okay. Too many, but oh, this one came up right. Awareness and the Magician here. Virgo energy, and there is you in this new moon, manifesting what is healthy for you. Now that you know what's not. See how look at how his crown chakra, that's emanating up into the moon. Your new awareness is where you manifest from. That's why it's so important to become cognitive of what's going on. We have the Five of Swords. I happen to spot that on the bottom of the deck. Six of Swords. Moving on. Conflict and defeat right there. Let's have another one. Okay, that's just, those three wanted to come out, but it's too many. Just give me one more, please, because we still have, okay. Oh, wow. Scorpio energy with death and transformation here. Okay, yeah. Something came to an end, and now it's time to transform something. Clean it up. Leave behind what didn't work and step into your new wish. What's good for you again, right? Interestingly enough, the top line here started with the Emperor, which is number 4, representing stability. If you add the 3 and the 1 together on the Death card, you get number 4, stepping into a new understanding of what that means for you. Look at all the major arcanas, you guys. 3 major arcana and the 6 of Swords. So this is also being divinely guided. It is where your life path is leading you to, like I said, understand what's not good for you and how that impulse to care, to be of service, can lead you into places of conflict, as we saw. Star Codes Astro Oracle. What are the astrological energies influencing this situation? Could be in your chart, in someone around you, or just in the overall energy. We have midheaven, the pinnacle. Many astrologers believe that the midheaven is the summation of your entire birth chart, or the point. This is your soul's destiny. You're reaching a pinnacle here. Okay? What else? What else do we have for whoever's resonating with this? Every Virgo I know, including myself, has a bit of a penchant for the downtrodden. And while there is nothing wrong with that, it's all about understanding how to keep that in the context of neutral service rather than up close and personal. It's not your mess. Clean it up, right? Anything else from the star codes? Opposition or confrontation. That could have been with that 5 of Swords energy because it's falling here on the 6. So that is coming face to face with that kind of energy, that internal, external conflict. And the Sun, beautiful rebirth, renewal. We have the death and transformation card here. The Sun is also in Virgo. We have Virgo in the Sun right here. So it's now, but it's also about stepping into that health and well-being. And this is when the transformation is occurring. Anything else? Thank you. The Imam Coli, rooting, getting grounded. There could be a need to work on your root chakra or your actual roots. Could have something to do with family as well. More, this is, although this isn't Virgo, it is very Virgo energy. Those, look how deep down those roots go. And that is very much about Virgo too, building things that last, structures that support your growth. On the bottom of the deck, we have Virgo. Digest, yeah. Learn what you need to learn. Take care of yourself. See this wheat shaft? Taking in things slow, understanding that cultivating healthy routines takes time. Interesting, we should have Virgo come out on the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's get into the main reading. I want to use an earthy deck. You know, I'm going to lay the main spread. Nope, I was drawn to this, the wild unknown. Let's see what happened in the recent past for you, my friend, if you're resonating with this. Okay, we have the High Priestess and the Hermit, Virgo and Pisces right there. That's too many cards. What happened in the recent past, please? 8 of Pentacles, Earth energy. In the recent past, again, here we have the Emperor and the 8 of Pentacles. It could have had something to do with your finances or your workplace. You could have been working hard towards a goal with this pinnacle, like you were really trying to reach something and putting in that very earthy energy. See how this spider has so carefully woven that web, putting all the details so you can make sure that what your web catches is what you want it to catch. It could have had something to do with your finances and your stability in the recent past. And all your focus was there. Let's see where you are now. What's happening in the present tense here? Let's see you. These cards they don't want to shuffle. They're very soft. Okay. In the present, 10 of Swords, air energy. 10 of Swords is the end of a long cycle. Now this again, it's a mental cycle because swords are our mind, our learning, our communications. But it could have been a series of long learned, or Mercury's still in retrograde, you guys. That's my defense. It ends tomorrow, by the way. But it could have been a cycle of difficult lessons that were learned and learning what's not for you and what is, remember? Putting to close that period of time. It could have been a 10-year cycle involving a marriage, a workplace, or just overall in your life. Okay. And that's what you're moving on from. You could have put something to a close that was very difficult to put to a close. Something's ending presently. Let's see what the near future has for you. Wow. Okay, cards. Let's see. All right. The Six of Pentacles, Virgo energy, balance. Finding that reciprocity in partnership or within yourself, coming back into balance with yourself. And that here with the Magician is where you're manifesting from. Now, you could have a new offer coming your way, one that's going to lead to stability and balance as well. We're going to clarify as we go. It's going to mean different things for each of you probably. Then again, sometimes my readings are incredibly specific. Okay? Let's see. This is in the energy around you. We have Judgment and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, now this is very interesting for me. Judgment is Scorpio and a Sagittarius energy. So, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, which is your underworld. It's your karma. It's the past. It's, again, difficult lessons learned. It's the hidden stuff below your surface that keeps you from being free, like Sagittarius. That keeps you from rising up out of the ashes of your past and having a brand new energy and a new sense of learning, vitality. And what have you learned? Knight of Pentacles, to take your time, to put in the diligence, to make it grounded, solid, and pay attention to the details. Very anti-Pisces energy, because we have Virgo here. So in this case, it isn't about dreaming. It's about understanding that things take time. And we talked about that in the opening, especially as it's falling here with the rooting card. Leaving behind here, that 10 of Swords, whatever that was for you. Because it's time to be free. You've learned your lessons of Pluto, that's for sure. All right. That's in the energy around you, though, as well. So this could be somebody around you who has done this and is now making an approach toward you, transformed, grounded, having put in the work. Knight of Pentacles. That's what they were doing. Rising out of their past. Interesting. Okay. What are the blockages in this situation? For whoever's resonating with this. I just saw the High Priestess show her face. Dreaminess, illusion. That could be your... Whoa, okay. The Chariot. Cancer's major arcana. Now, whatever this situation coming in for you right there, it could involve travel. It could involve distance. But also the Chariot is about taking control of your emotions, synchronizing head and heart, to aim your life in the direction it wants to go. Cancerian energy is incredibly turbulent emotionally. Believe me, I am a Cancer sun. And it takes mastery. The Emperor drives the Chariot. Okay. But it could be a card of travel, which we'll see as we clarify. We have Cancer here. Watch the, again, I'm bringing astrology and the brilliance of the Wild Unknown deck. They tied in the pentacle of Cancer's opposite sign, Capricorn, representing the need to be grounded as well as follow your intuition. New moon right there. Okay. That's a challenge. So, okay, what is the potential outcome here in this situation for you? Now, when I say potential outcome, you know how timing works in tarot. For me, my intent is every 2 weeks, that's the moon cycle, right? Okay, what do we have in the outcome? All right, all right. We have the High Priestess. She's been wanting to show herself the whole time, guarding as she does that new moon right there. And we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. So this could be you now, like I said, getting yourself into a place of mastery, of personal best. It could be, somebody around you. I'm getting a psychic message, of course, with the High Priestess. There could be communication happening intuitively. Or there might not be any communication right now between you and this King of Pentacles. We'll see. The Five of Cups showed up too, but I'm only taking 2. And that would explain. You might be missing somebody and communicating with them on the psychic level here. But really what I'm getting with the Father of Pentacles and that High Priestess is, again, manifesting on this new moon from a place of health, well-being, and balance. We have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles out here. Wow. Okay. Well, let's do some clarifying with the Llewellyn deck, also a very earthy deck. What is this Eight of Pentacles about in the recent past? For whoever's resonating with this, what is this? Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords showing up right here in the present. Look at this, was kind of looming. So something came to an end to do with your work. Something you put a lot of diligence into, a lot of hard work and effort into. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Let's see, why did this come to an end? Ten of Swords. You guys, we have the Empress. Emperor and Empress. Venus and Mars. In the recent past, something, again, that you were trying to create or work on or putting a lot of diligent effort into came to an end. It reached a boiling point. And that pinnacle and the Ten of Swords was what you needed to learn. Now, it might have something to do with the balance between the masculine and feminine energy within you that previous had been kind of out of balance. Or it could be that this has to do with marriage that came to an end, a workplace situation, a co-creation, something like that. Okay. And the whole point of that Ten of Swords pinnacle was to learn this lesson. Ten of Swords and Six of Swords in the present. Why is that Ten of Swords here? So now the Ten's moved up. The Tower, we have Uranus energy here for me, and also Aries. So Aquarius and Aries, upheaval, change. Something came to an end that was meant to, basically. The Tower comes in as kind of a clearing of the decks when things were not built on solid ground. Because here, you want your tower, your home, the thing you're building, to be able to withstand any storm. If it can't, then it was meant to come down. Ten of Swords in the Tower, and sudden, the Sun. Leo's major arcana. We had the Sun show up already right there. The Sun means something came into your awareness suddenly. Queen of Swords became perfectly clear to you. And all of a sudden that awareness hit, the Tower came in, and something came to an end. And you moved on. Wow. Very powerful, decisive energy. And I'm not surprised with the Empress and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Six of Pentacles and the Magician. So look at this, how the Sun moves over here to the near future. Interesting. The Sun, that awareness, that clarity is why you had to put that to an end. And now you carry that awareness that you learned, Six of Pentacles, with you into your new manifestation with the Magician. Very powerful. Another 6 card, 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Water energy. Yeah. Now with the 5 of Cups, you're getting back into balance because obviously whatever came to an end back here, 10 of Swords is no small feat. It's difficult. It's a lot of pain, a lot of hard learning. And it could have come at the hands of 3 different emotional experiences that fell by the wayside or caused you pain. It could have been one situation that you attempted several times at. It could have been a feeling of temporary joy that you thought might last. Either way, that grieving, you can see how behind his back there's 2 cups still standing. This is what's been distilled from those lessons. This is the future promise because of what you've now learned. Balance. And that's the awareness you're taking with you into your new manifestation. That's beautiful energy. This is where I'm curious. Somebody around you with this death and transformation, judgment. Who is this? Somebody else around you here is transforming. And I'm wondering if it's part of this 2 of Cups. Could be this King of Pentacles here in your outcome. What? Ace of Wands. Fire energy. Now the Ace of Wands is a passionate reawakening of the heart. And the Sun is showing up twice. Something ignited their heart and caused them into this transformational energy. What did we have? The rooting, I see. But your person is like, it's interesting to see the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands and Judgment, because they're like, yeah, this is passionate. This is beautiful. And it's got them inspired about, see the new growth, the new possibilities of what they could create. It's got them inspired. But with this Knight of Pentacles, they're taking care of some things from the past, rising out of that and getting free. And it could be that this person deals with a lot that has to do with their roots. Remember we talked about that? And they're putting in some hard work here to transform themselves. So, before they can have this Ace of Wands, it's kind of like, wait, I've got some work to do to clear up my energy, to rise out of those ashes and build something new. Okay. Wow. The Chariot. This reading is blowing me away. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my. Okay. I feel like I want to put him back, but I'm going to show you guys really quick. With the Chariot, we had the 3 of Cups. Remember the 3 of Cups back here? What you learned, what you left behind. The 3 of Cups can be an overindulgent energy as well. It can be too much party time. That could have been what you had to learn, yeah. Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Wands showing up here. Now, the Queen of Wands is definitely one of my favorite queens. She's very confident. And from her own passion, her magic emanates. She's a leader. People follow her because of her passion and her heart center. But that can lead to all kinds of trouble with this 3 of Cups. And the Chariot is about going for things too quickly. Allowing those cups to kind of push you along. That's why the Queen of Wands is there. So although she is one of my favorite queens, she can be a little subject to her ego. 3 of Cups can be about your ego being stoked. With all my love, people, it does happen to all of us. That could be the case. 6 of Swords. Moving on from conflict and defeat. Some of you will relate to it that way. Some of you, because we have the Emperor and the Empress both present here. Some of you, it could be that the challenge is moving towards this Queen of Wands with the Chariot. There could be distance between you. And I picked that up already with the Chariot. Whoever this Queen, if you're relating to that, I'm sorry it's confusing, but I'm getting 2 very distinct storylines here. So I'm going to read them both the best I can. If it's that you want to travel towards this Queen of Wands, somebody you find very magnetic, who fires you up, who makes you feel passionate and inspired and happy. It's a very joyful energy. You can see she holds a sunflower full of seeds of abundance. It's beautiful. And the issue here could be bringing this into union, 3 of Cups. because of this Chariot distance. Something like, oh my gosh, Two of Cups just showed itself to me. And what's amazing is that I picked up the deck. One card remained on the table so I could see the Two of Cups. And it's the Strength card. A Leo's major arcana. We're just coming out of Leo season, and also a few days ago, Leo went direct, or Venus went direct in Leo, where it's been retrograde for 30 days or so. So it could have been during that time that all this was going down. Okay, and now comes the action. But the Strength card is also about finding that integrity within. We again talked about that with the Virgo card, how to be good, how to hold yourself back from this kind of passion. What did you learn about this? Whoever's around you is also learning that. King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Why is this here? The Knight of Wands. More fire energy. There's a lot about passion. But the Knight of Wands takes action on things based on that Ace of Wands, you know? It's like, well, I feel inspired. I feel passionate. I've got something to say and I've got something to do. So, Knight of Wands. Interesting, because we have the Knight of Pentacles in the energy around you. But in the outcome, we have the Knight of Wands, who's a much faster mover. Okay, but why? Knight of Wands in the outcome. So, this King of Pentacles, who's been undergoing a transformation, could then be stepping more, now ready to take that wand right here, that Ace, that's been kind of being mitigated while this process happens. Now they're taking that Ace and coming at you with enthusiasm, with optimism. Now they, with the High Priestess, might be trying to figure out what your response will be. Nine of Swords, they might be worried. Okay, let's see. Why is the Knight of Wands here? High Priestess, yeah. What? Are they using moon magic themselves with that High Priestess to communicate? Oh my gosh. Yes, it could be, because the Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands came out fire. And air energy. So we've seen the 5, 6, and 7 of Swords. A real climbing energy. They're making a plan to come towards you. Isn't this interesting? The 7 of Swords is very strategic. Although an air sign energy, it can be very Virgoian, because Virgo is very capable of making clever plans. But we have Aquarius with the 7 of Swords. So keeping their plans to themselves. They're operating kind of behind your notice, High Priestess and the 7 of Swords, keeping it to themselves. They have a plan and a vision for the future with that 3 of Wands, and it's very optimistic. And this is what they're going to come in and go for. But with that High Priestess not telling you, okay, the Fool, Aries, going for it, the new adventure. I love that. Because judgment is rising up out of the ashes. Look at how it's dripping off that bird. You're not carrying that past, or they're not carrying that past with them. Or you, if you're relating more to that. Because the Fool can't. Taking what you learned, distilling it, so that only the point matters. And that's what you begin your new adventure with. Lots of fire showing up. Okay, I want the High Priestess is what I'm asking for. The 7 of Wands. All right, the 7 of Wands always shows up for me with the Ace of Wands. Because that's what he's holding. It is that belief in your passion and your inner fire that's going to be able to get you to overcome everything that stands in your way or what you know is coming at you. This is having the passion and the fight to keep walking and laying groundwork on your path. Okay, you also maybe are not speaking right now, or this person is keeping you. Look at, there's the Hermit. Okay, you guys, I can't even with this reading. They're not telling you because they have work to do. Okay, one more. We'll try one more. What's happening with this High Priestess and the 7 of Wands energy? You definitely could be dealing with a Virgo, or this is just the Virgo energy coming through strong. Okay, yeah. They're locating their integrity. And it's taking a lot of effort for them. 7 of Wands and the Strength card. A lot of inner fire to master the impulse to embrace that Ace of Wands and just go for it. But this person is very wise with the Knight of Pentacles, knowing to sort of hold off on that. Take your time. Plant the seeds, says Virgo. Even though it's taking a lot of strength to do so. But again, it is about operating from that place of integrity. It would be much easier for this person around you to grab hold of that fire and use it in any way possible. It's very appealing, especially if you're the Queen of Wands to them. But they're not. They're doing the hard work. I saw this story a little while ago coming up in the energy. So it could be about you learning the lesson yourself of holding back and laying the roots before going for something. Or it could be somebody around you who is currently doing that, depending on how you resonate. Could be both. Wow. But at the end here, we do have this psychic connection going on with the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. But it's not being communicated, whatever this plan is. They're cleaning it up. And so are you. Let's ask the romance angels. Anything else? You know, you guys, there isn't a lot of cups here. This could still be a workplace situation as well. Could be a new offer coming your way when it comes to work with that 6 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Could be that you're leaving kind of an oppressive work situation. Okay. That's too many. Let's try one more time. I don't need 3 romance angels on this. Let's do it Virgo style and be minimal. Hard for me. Okay. Romance angels. Anything? Okay. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Well, that's interesting. Okay, that could apply for some of you. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, that could apply back here as well. Putting in the work. But something came to an end. Okay. Lover's Oracle. Let's close it off with some advice. Remember, you guys, this, I'm not a big fan of advice in tarot, but definitely take these as they resonate for you. Oh, I love this. Look at that. Doesn't that remind you of the wings of this phoenix rising out of the ashes? Look at, your heart is free. Oh my gosh. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available for you. Follow it with faith. Wow. Follow it with faith. The past is behind you. And a new life. Remember we saw the Fool? Okay. Beware of what you're projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Interesting. Remember I said learning from that 5 of Swords? From that illusion, from that conflict? Maybe somebody represented that for you. And that is how you learn this lesson. Beware of what you are projecting. I would say that most certainly applies to that new moon too, because we manifest from a place of energy, not intellectuality. So no matter what you think, how you feel is what matters, and that's where you manifest from. Okay, one more. Oh, wow. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. Remember Pisces, opposite of Virgo? In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Now that resentment could have something to do with the past. We have 10 of Swords showing up all over the place. So letting go of that, because it might be keeping you out of a place of positivity of that new vision where you can manifest from. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. A pretty beautiful reading. It's definitely a lot of healing and a lot of learning. And in the end here, we do see a new beginning and a rising out, or at least that's what this person is planning. Whether you're this King of Pentacles Emperor or Queen of Wands Empress, you'll know where you fit in. Okay, you guys, I hope this resonated with some of you. I hope it helped. Again, I don't have the comments opened yet, but I'll feel your energy. Thank you for being here, you guys. It means the world to me. I love you very much, and take care. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.